What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Wezon Talks, an American talking about Manchester United, and it's tough to talk this morning. Waking up to the JOTA news, it was really sad to see. Being a football fan, not just a United fan, but a fan of football in general, and losing a player in person like that, it's really tough to see. Now, the response from a lot of the soccer world has been amazing to see. A lot of coming together, a lot of heartfelt messages. But just wanted to start this video off with he's going to be missed. It's really tough whenever you hear that he was just married about a week ago, 5 days ago, kids, now wife, and his brother was with him in the crash as well. So really tough to hear that, and deepest condolences go out to his family, friends, loved ones. It's not easy. He's the same age as I am, so puts a lot of things in perspective. That life is short, and it could be gone in the blink of an eye. So, really hope and pray for his family during this tough time. So, still need to talk about some things because Ben Jacobs did go on the United stand, and there are quite a few updates, at least that he was talking about on there, specifically around Mbuemo, Gyökeres, Sancho, even a Højlund update, and a little bit of a deep dive into what the priority is for United and their situation right now in the transfer market. And just a few things here, and these are just breakdowns from the United Stand's Twitter as well, and they do a great job, and I'm happy that they are able to get Ben Jacobs on a regular basis, as he's able to provide updates in a live format as opposed to just Twitter or whatnot. But this hour ago, both parties are still, and this is in regards to Mbeumo, both parties are still working on the deal for Bryan Mbeumo, with the finer details being discussed. United will continue to be disciplined, and it will be surprising if they go up to 70 million, but the rejected second bid was not a dismissal. Mbeumo still wants United, and the club are optimistic there could still be confirmation of a deal this week. And I mean, there's still a few days left in the week. That's from Ben Jacobs, United stand. Brentford want the same fee that United paid for Cunha, with a fixed fee of 62.5 million and then add-ons. United's second bid was very close to Brentford's demands, and there is every confidence that the deal will get done. Then Bryan Mbeumo will be a United player. Again, that coming from Ben Jacobs. And then a little bit of an update as well. United's focus is on Bryan Mbeumo right now, and then attention will shift to outgoings, which will be followed by shortlisting strikers. United like Watkins and are inquiring about the base details. That just ties in a little bit with the Mbeumo deal and is quite interesting. So they want pretty much the same deal Cunha got up front in guaranteed money, which is 62.5 million. And I know United are paying Cunha's to Wolves over the next 3 years in basically 20 million installments. I don't know if it's going to be a very similar structure for Brentford and getting Mbeumo over to United. But that last little bit about the priority is Mbeumo. Once Mbeumo is in, now it's time to start getting to working on outgoings. What the heck have you been doing this whole time? Why couldn't United have been working on this all along, of obviously trying to finalize things for Mbeumo, but you got to be on the front foot for trying to sell players in which you've been trying to get rid of, and Amorim's been clamoring about moving on from some people, some more publicly than others, of the Sanchos, the Garnachos, the Rashfords. You can add the Højlunds, the Onanas, the why am I drawing a blank on his name? The Anthonys. I mean, it's all there. Why couldn't you have been working on this whole time over the past month? Basically a wasted month where you might be on the back foot for trying to get strikers you might want. Now, I don't know if other teams are going to be inquiring about Ollie Watkins, but we sure know that Arsenal are in the lead for Gyökeres. And honestly, that little update there from Ben Jacobs, and I'm going to pull it up again, Right now, attention will shift to outgoings, which will be followed by shortlisting strikers. So you haven't shortlisted any, or you have a short list, or because you couldn't get Liam Delap, who was your top priority signing to try to get done for Wilcox to bring him into the squad, he's gone. Obviously, he's with Chelsea. United, like Watkins, are inquiring about the base details. That I don't understand it. I know Sancho talks are going well with Juventus, and things are good there. And then we also have a little bit of an update as well further along here. United want to bring in a new number 9, and those funds will come from the sales of Rashford, Sancho, Anthony, and Garnacho. It's likely that Højlund could go out on a loan deal, and Italy is the most likely destination. But as of now, his concentration on preseason and fighting for a place at United. I mean, I know that they've talked about Italy before for Højlund, and that's not really new news, but the fact that you list the 4 players there that they list, Rashford, Sancho, Anthony, and Garnacho, need to be sold first before they can bring in a new number 9. If Watkins is 60, Gyökeres apparently is 60. Are they only expecting to get 60 million total from all 4 of those guys combined? That's a really sad state of affairs if that is the case, because you would like to think that they could at least get 20 for Rashford, 20 for Sancho. That's 40 right there. Let's say you get 10 to 15 for Anthony, and then you get maybe 30 to 40 for Garnacho. That's putting you in a really good spot where you're close to 100 million, maybe let's say low end 80 for all 4 of those players. I think you'd be able to get a little bit more than just a striker into the squad. That's a little alarming to me if they need to sell those 4 first before getting just a striker. That means to me that they're not looking to get a goalkeeper. They're not looking to get a midfielder unless, because I know Sancho has, with the links to Juventus, there have been talks of a swap deal for for Diaz. That could be interesting. With Premier League proven talent, I know he hasn't been doing great at Juventus with the injury bug. But this also coming from Ben Jacobs as well, relating to that striker position. Gyökeres is not rejecting Manchester United. He is just aware that Arsenal are in a position to move now. His bigger picture desire is Premier League football. So it sounds like Gyökeres is open to just coming to the Premier League regardless of where it is. It just sounds like Arsenal, and we know that they have been in the driver's seat for quite some time now. And then one of the more recent updates, or at least near the end of the talk, at the time that they are recording, which was, as the recording of this, about an hour ago, there is a meeting taking place between Sancho's camp and Juventus. They are in advanced talks around the financials. The personal terms are being talked about in detail. So it sounds pretty positive that Sancho is advancing talks, and that is good for United, whether it's a swap deal or whatnot. It seems that it is moving in the right direction for getting him out of the club and getting those wages off of the club, which is very nice. Calvert-Lewin wage demands are very high, and therefore it is unlikely that United will move in that direction unless the demands decrease or they have a hole in the squad later in the window. As a free agent, the player will be rigid on his demands. I don't know why they would be worth wanting to even go after Calvert-Lewin. I mean, a little bit older, injury bug problems. He's had a couple decent seasons in the Premier League, but that is shocking if they were to do that. If they brought him in, I would rather them bring in Mateta from Crystal Palace, because we know at least last season he provided for Palace. United want a permanent exit for Rashford, and the price is still set at 40 million. The stance certainly won't change this early in the window, so it's up to Rashford to find a club. Barcelona is still Rashford's number 1 choice, and if United don't agree to a loan, then it's difficult for Rashford to join Barca. Their current focus on Nico Williams. We already knew that. It's unfortunate that Ben Jacobs is the one confirming that. They go on talking about Bayern a little bit. We've already discussed that at length. And that's about it. So it's going to be quite interesting to see where things go with everything. Just the talks of Mbuemo, and we need to get this over the line. And I mean, I feel like we've been there for the last week or two of like trying to find it out and trying to get it done. It's only a matter of time. I've been saying that here for the past couple of videos, that Mbuemo will get done and into the club, which I think will greatly help out that attacking midfield area. He could even play wing if they needed him to, although wing back probably not, unless they went to an attacking formation with actual wingers and not wing backs. But we'll see. It's just alarming that they're not going to move on a striker now until they make the sales, and the fact that they haven't been in talks of trying to make those sales in the meantime while trying to get the Mbeumo deal done is just baffling, puzzling, whatever word you want to use, absolute crap, that they haven't been proactive and being efficient with their time in trying to work deals done so that they could bring players in before they're already scooped up is just mind-boggling. But yeah, I know started this video off a little sad with the JOTA news and feelings on that, but again, deepest condolences out to his family, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to drop a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. We are on the road to 100 subscribers at 86 right now of the recording of this video, so really appreciate you guys helping build the community up. It has been a ton of fun making these videos for you guys, and really excited to get into preseason here coming very soon. But that's going to be it for this one, guys, and we will catch you in the next video.